Hey, Bling Crew, welcome. It is Shannon with Bling Your Things. How are you guys this evening? We are going to continue working on the cute little skull pattern that we started last week. Um, we started that with using the white flatbacks, doing kind of like a scatter fill. And then we are going to be working on the outline as well as starting on the main part of the cup. And with that, we are going to be using what is this one? The Tennessee whiskey, I don't know, maybe 3, 4 weeks ago now. Um, and then we will have our weekly giveaway per usual, as well as Q&A. So if you have any questions, please feel free to post them in the comments and I will answer them as we go. And so for those of you who are new and don't know, my name is Shannon and the owner of Bling Your Things. We have our website with everything from flatback rhinestones to hot fix and hot fix related supplies. And then every month we do a monthly bling box that has like 2 different projects, all the stones that come with it. It's all centralized around a theme that I try to put together for you guys with stuff that you guys enjoy blinging and things like that. So the pre-orders for the bling boxes started last week, and when I checked this morning, there was only 4 of them left for the upcoming month. So if you wanted to get one, I wouldn't wait too much longer because they will probably be sold out by this weekend. Oh, what else? What else? What else? So let's see who has joined us. Hi, Miss Lori and Cassie. How are you, ladies? Thank you for joining me. And Teresa and Janet, how are you? Dawn and Renee. How is Miss Renee? So I think, and I like it. I think most people have started joining us over on YouTube, which is a little bit. It's the same as doing it in the Facebook group, but when you join on Facebook, because I use StreamYard as a streaming service, you have to allow Facebook. You have to allow StreamYard permission to see your information. Otherwise, I don't know who you are. It just says Facebook user. So if you are on Facebook, it should ask you to allow the permissions. And if you don't, then I just can't see your name. And if you entered a giveaway, I would not be able to, you wouldn't be eligible to win because it wouldn't know your name. So hopefully that makes sense. Then the way that we do our giveaways every week is at some point I will give you guys a keyword, and then the streaming service has a little giveaway tool to where it will go through and it will randomly pick someone's name. Then to get that, for me to ship it out to you, all you have to do is go to our website, order one of our free patterns. That way I will have your contact information and your address so that I can ship it out to you. You don't have to enter your credit card information. You don't have to buy anything. You're more than welcome to, but you're not required to. The only thing I ask is if you don't live in the US, is that I would ask that you pay for shipping, because international shipping and customs and stuff like that is a bit more expensive than shipping in the US. So if you live in Canada or the UK or Australia, we can deal with that. If you are one of the winners, you would just email me at info@blingyourthings.com. So if there is any questions, please feel free to ask them as we go. I will try to answer them. Let's see. Hello, Miss Rona. I am glad that you got your rhinestones. I meant to respond back to your last email saying that you got them. So I'm glad that you got them. If you have any other issues, I hope you're able to bling that little keychain that I sent to kind of as like my little I'm sorry gift. So let's see. Lori got her bling box and she can't wait to start. For next month. So let's see. This was this was this month's Bling box. So for anyone that is new, this is the project that was in this month's box for September. I try to do the themes kind of around like holidays and things that are coming up, and I try to be like a month early or allow you guys enough time. Excuse me, I just ate like maybe a half an hour ago, and I had ziti and I'm full. Sorry. I try to do it like a month ahead of time so that you have time to make it and then just be able to enjoy it like during that holiday. So there was this cute little pumpkin tumbler that was in there for the pattern. It had the cute little silly face. There was also some SVGs that kind of had a similar face. So this was the project. If you still wanted to do this one, you can buy the tumbler and the rhinestones separately. You just wouldn't get the same discount that you get when you do get the Bling box, because when you get the Bling box, everything is 25% off of what you would pay retail for purchasing everything separately. So there's that. I will go ahead and just do this camera so that you guys can see a little bit better. And give me 1 second and I'll go ahead and switch this. So that should be better. This this vinyl design is also available on our website. There is kind of like the his and hers. So there's the hers with the little bow, with the pink little bow, and then there's the his like without the bow. I did put these on sale if you wanted to get this to try for yourself. This SVG is only 99 cents until Friday. You don't need a code or anything for that. So for this tumbler, to prep it, I did sand it before I spray painted it. And then I spray painted it with Color Shop spray paint in the color Shark. They have these really awesome names, the Color Shop brand, for all of their spray paints and their colors and whatnot. So there's like Shark and Cash and Island Girl and Marshmallow and things like that. So I spray painted this, the gray color is called Shark. And then I did sand it a little bit, just lightly, to kind of take the shine off after. And then I applied my decals on top of it. And then I lightly sanded the top of the decal to take the shine off of the top of the decal as well. So I do recommend always sanding before you apply your glue. Sanding increases the surface area by texturing it, and it gives your glue more area to kind of like anchor to and attach to and hold your rhinestones for it improves the hold of the rhinestones. And if you look at the back of most glues and like two-part epoxies, they actually recommend to sand your surface prior to applying their product. So the glue that I'm going to use for this is Super Tight Fusion Tack. This is a white glue. It dries clear. It is recommended that you let it cure for at least 72 hours before washing it. That is when it is waterproof. So if you sell tumblers or you're giving them away to family members or friends, I recommend holding on to them for at least 3 days before you wash it, or giving it to them so that they don't accidentally wash it before that period of time, and then your rhinestones end up coming off. You don't want that to happen. So what I'm going to start with is I'm actually going to start on this guy. And I'm going to do the outline first, which is what I should have did on this side. Normally, I start with the outline first. I think it looks more professional when you do outline all of your work. It makes it look more clean and more polished. Oops. When you do that, so I'm just going to start with a small amount because I'm going to be using size SS6 for this outline, and they're pretty small. So you don't need a whole lot of glue when you're using the smaller size rhinestones. You don't want it like oozing out. And ooh, Jesus, I just spilled them. You don't want it oozing out and coming up around the sides of the stones. Let me pick these up really quick. So how are you guys this evening while I pick these up? What are you guys working on? Has anyone finished their project? Has anyone finished the pumpkin tumbler from this month's box? Or what about the little pumpkin that was in this month's box? I started mine on the live with you guys, not last week, the week before, and then I never got back. I never got the time to finish it. I think that's good. So like I started it and I just did the top. I would love to see these if you guys finished them. Like I'm actually gonna do, I want to do kind of like the little edges with the black SS6s to kind of make it like outline and pop out. So I think this will be really cute. I'd love to see your guys's, especially if you did it in maybe a different color than the mix that was in the box. It was in last month's box. So, oh, Rhoda, you finished yours. I would love to see it. You should post it in the group. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Lisa. And then Janet, you finished your pumpkin tumbler too. I would love to see it. You guys should post them in the group. So because I'm using the SS6s, before I started, I did sharpen my wax tip pencil so that I kind of had a finer point, so that these little SS6s are a little bit easier to pick up. And then I'm just going to, let me make sure you guys can see. I'm just going to place these right along that outline. And I want them pretty close together. They don't have to be like cram packed right next to each other. But just enough that it's going to outline your design. And like I said, I should have did the outline first before I did the other side with the girl one with the bow. Because now that I'm trying to go back and do that, some of my white stones are kind of hanging over the edge. And it's going to be a little bit harder to try to keep the outline straight. So like if you were doing a name on a tumbler or anything else with the project, I always recommend to outline first. Kind of like, I remember when I was little and I always did like coloring pages and stuff. Most times I would outline it first before I colored it in. So the same kind of principle. And then this design, like I said, it is on our website. I did discount it so that if you wanted to try it and make a project with it too, it is only 99 cents. until Friday. You don't need a coupon code or anything like that. I will post the link in the comments to that if you wanted to try it. Let's see. I have to go find it. Oh, stuck to my napkin. And when you're putting down your glue, you only want to do enough to where you know that you're going to be able to place your stones on the glue before it starts to like completely dry. So don't place more than your work time. And if you're new, it might take a little bit of time to kind of figure out how far or how fast you're going to place your rhinestones. But you'll begin to be able to start judging how much area you can cover in a certain amount of time. So I probably put a little bit more glue than I would like, but I'm just going to work past it right now. And so this month's Bling box, well, the October box is available for pre-order. It is going to ship on 10/2, which I can't remember if that's, it'll ship on October 2nd. And there was only 4 left this morning, so if you wanted to get one, I wouldn't wait too much longer, or they might be sold out. And for anyone who doesn't know, the Bling box is kind of like a project box that I do every month. It is set up like a mystery box that you get 2 projects each month that are focused around a theme. And then it comes with 5 to 6 full-size rhinestone products, and then a pattern, SVG files. You get free shipping, exclusive discounts on future orders. And then I do a free tutorial with the unboxing, the live unboxing that we do after all of the boxes ship out. So I try to wait a little bit amount of time to make sure that everybody has received their box so that I'm not ruining the surprise for you. This one's the one to stay because there's too much glue right there. So I'm just going to take it off. And then there is the link. I just put it in the comments for this pattern if you wanted to get it. It is an SVG file. You can open it with either your silhouette or your Cricut. And since it is a SVG, you can resize it, like if you wanted it to be bigger or smaller. I thought about making them smaller and kind of doing like a ring of a bunch of them around the bottom. I think that would be really cute too. Tiffany, you just got your tumbler done a few days ago. Is that the wine tumbler or the pumpkin one from last month? Which one did you finish? And Ashley, yes, I did sand. I sand the tumbler before I spray paint. Then after I spray paint, I lightly sand it to kind of just roughen it up and kind of take the gloss back off of it. Then I apply the decal, and after I apply the decal, I sand this too. Again, just the light stuff to take the shine off of it. The shine is gonna kind of like repel the glue if you leave it there. You don't have to go crazy and like take every single bit of it off, but you just want to scuff it up just a little bit, so that it's kind of like a rough surface. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. So you finished the pumpkin tumbler? That's cool. You should post it in the group so that we can see. I want to see them all. And so I put a little bit too much glue there. I'm going to take that off. And then I'm applying my glue with a syringe. I like the syringes because I can get the glue exactly where I need it to be. And then I like the 20 gauge because I like the amount of glue that it lets out. It works for my working style. You might, there are other sizes of the syringe. The other most common size is an 18 gauge, which is a slight bit bigger than the 20 gauge. It's kind of like the opposite. The bigger the number, the smaller the number, the bigger the hole. So if you want more glue control or less glue coming out, then you would go with a bigger number in the gauge. But if you want more glue to come out, you will use a smaller number. And I have glue on the end of this. All right. So what else? Oh, I didn't even tell you guys for the giveaway tonight. I still have a couple of those picture frames that were in I think it was last month's box. So the giveaway will be one of those picture frames. And then there's 2 packs of rhinestones. Give me 1 second and I will show you. So there will be a pack of neon orange in a multi-pack. These have, our multi-packs have SS4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 16. And there is approximately 10 gross in each multi-pack. So there'll be the neon orange, as well as a neon white. And this is the picture frame. So you could paint this. If you wanted to kind of match your stones, you could just sand this and rhinestone right on top of it. And then it has the little clip so you can kind of change out your pictures really quick. You know, if you wanted to put this on your table, maybe every season you change out your pictures, or you can put it on your desk at work, you know, kind of whatever works for you. I rhinestoned mine with, this is the Halloween mix, the custom mix that is kind of like the Halloween colors. So I rhinestoned mine with that mix, which has like orange, purples, green, you know, kind of just like Halloween themey colors. So that's what I did with mine. So that will be tonight's giveaway. And I will give you the keyword here in a second once I get this part done. To win, all you have to do is enter the keyword when I give it to you guys. And if you are the winner, you will go to our website and then order one of our free patterns. That will give me your address so that I can get it shipped out to you. You're not required to purchase anything, although you can. Oh, sorry. You're not required to purchase anything, although you can. But then I will be able to get it shipped out to you. If you don't live in the US, though, I will ask that you pay for shipping, just because international shipping is more expensive. And then there's customs fees and everything like that. So if you don't live in the US and you do win, just send me an email at info@blingyourthings.com and we will get that sorted out for you. I have glue on the end again. So if you're ever working and you're finding that your rhinestones are sticking to your wax tip pencil, most likely it is because you got glue on the end, or something is kind of like gumming it up. And all you need to do is take that off. So I tend to either rub it in between my fingers and it will kind of like roll off, especially if it's glue. Or you can just take like the end of your fingernail and just scrape the end of it to clean it off. If you find that you're placing your rhinestones and they're picking back up, they're not releasing when you touch the glue, it's probably because you also have glue on the end of your wax tip pencil. And all you need to do then is just clean it off. And so let's see. Oh, Lori, you forgot about the frame? Well, don't forget about it now. You got something to rhinestone this weekend if you're all caught up. You can go rhinestone your frame. You can add to your Halloween decor, or you could give it away as a gift. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, and then what else? The pattern from this month, if you wanted to get that, there is 2 of them. There's 2 like pumpkin face patterns. Those are also on the website too. And I did create a coupon code for you guys that you can use until Friday. And this is good on anything on the website except for the Bling boxes, sale and clearance items, and then some of the hot fix supplies like flock. And that code is FBG15, so like Facebook group 10, FBG15, sorry, not 10, FBG15, and then that will get you 15% off your order on pretty much anything on the website except for the bling boxes and kits, because those are already discounted until Friday. So if there's something that you've been wanting to get or try, you can use that coupon code until Friday, or until the end of the day on Friday. No, Saturday. The end of the day on Saturday. Goodness. So there is kind of like the finished outline. And I'll let that kind of like dry up a little bit, and then I will go back and I'll do the eyes in the little part of the nose last. But I should have did the outline on this one first, because now that I already did the white part and I'm trying to go back and do the outline, it's a little bit hard to keep the line straight because my white stones went over my outline line. So I'm kind of like having to adjust them as I go to keep this line straight. So I think always outline first is my recommendation. And let me double check what I made the keyword for today. Where did it go? So the keyword for tonight's giveaway is #neon. Don't forget the neon or the hashtag. If you are on Facebook, you do have to allow StreamYard permission to see your information. And I put the link at the bottom of the website, which is, it's scrolling right here. If you go there, it will allow StreamYard to see your name. If you don't do that and you enter the giveaway, it wouldn't make you eligible because it can't see your contact information. If you don't want to go to the website to allow the permissions, hop over to YouTube, and you don't need to allow any permissions, which I think is what a lot of people have been doing. I've only seen a few people on Facebook today. Sorry. Sorry, Renee, yes. I confuse myself sometimes. The code for 15% off, I just put it in the comments. It is FBG15. So the letter F, the letter B, and then the letter G, and then 15, and then that will give you 15% off most everything on the website except for like bling boxes, kits. Those are items that are already discounted, and we just don't do extra discounts on top of those. So that's it. And then the mix that I'm going to use for the main part of this is the mix, the custom mix that we used, we created on the live, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks ago. This one is kind of like Halloween themed, and we named it Tennessee Whiskey. So this one has random sizes from, I think it was SS6 up to SS30. So it has like black diamond, white opal, crystal, orange, the hyacinth orange. And I think it's going to look really great on the back of this. So I wanted to show you guys what that is going to look like too, and kind of how you do scatter. So when you're doing scatter, it really doesn't matter what end of the tumbler you start with. You can start at the top or the bottom. If I'm doing a honeycomb, I generally start at the bottom of the tumbler because that has a, or at the top, I'm sorry, because that has a completely straight line where at the bottom it's slightly curved. And I normally start at the top so that I can get my baseline completely straight. But when I'm doing a scatter, it really doesn't matter. And you're just randomly placing your rhinestones anywhere. So the end that you start with really doesn't matter. So generally with my first row too, if I have a scatter, or if I have a mix of different sizes, I try to keep this top row using the bigger rhinestones to give it more integrity, because that's the area that it's going to take more abuse to. It's going to get more wear and tear right there. And if you use the smaller rhinestones right there, they're more apt to break off if they get hit or when you're washing it. It can tend to be a little bit weaker than if you just use the larger stones just for that first row. And with scatter, you just pick random sizes, random colors. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Whatever works for you. You just have to embrace the gaps. You are always going to have gaps. You're putting circular items right next to each other of varying different sizes. There is no way that you are going to get all of the gaps. Cassie, the spray paint that I use is called Color Shot. That is the brand name. You can get it at Michael's, or they sell it at Walmart. You can also get it at some Home Depots. Home Depot is trying to break into the crafting world for women, and that is how they are doing it, is by offering products that we use that would be still in the same lines of the products that they currently carry. So if you live in a smaller area, you might not have it at your Home Depot, but I live in a pretty metropolitan area, and our Home Depot carries what all do we have? We have the Color Shot paint pens, the spray paint, and they have the acrylic paint too. They have like acrylic paint and containers. So you can get it at Michael's or at Walmart. You can use a coupon if you buy it at Michael's. With that, I would suggest to check online. If you want to get it at Michael's, I would check online, because a lot of times they have better coupons on the app if you sign up for their member perks, they have better coupons on the app that you can also use on the spray paint. So I think their base price, their regular price, is a little bit more than Walmart. I think at Walmart they sell it for like $5 a can, and at Michael's I think it's like 7 something. But if you use their coupon, it's cheaper than getting it at Walmart. So I ended up getting most of them that I have from Michael's and used the coupon, and I only paid like $3 a can for them. So I got a whole bunch of colors. Let's see. So Lori is asking, do we have mocha stones on the website? Very good question. As of today, we do not. But if you give me about a week, I have those already ordered, and they should actually be here tomorrow. I ordered. I will be adding. I think it was 6 or 7 new mocha colors to the line of stones that we currently carry. So there's like a blue, there's a purple, there's like a dark gray, there's a red. So they're not currently on there, but give me through the weekend and maybe into Monday so that I can get, I have to take pictures of all of them and then create all of the listings. I prefer to take all of the pictures of the actual colors that we have. I see some places where they just take like a stock photo of somebody else's and then they use that on their website, and I don't do that. So I take pictures of every color of rhinestone that we have. There is, yeah, pretty much every picture on our website I have taken, and I'm sure you can tell, like, as the years progressed, which pictures I got better at taking pictures, product pictures. So I'm slowly going back and redoing all of kind of like our original colors that we have. So I will be updating all of them so that they're like consistent, like the aesthetic is consistent like across the website. So those will be coming soon, Lori. Hold on, I'm missing something. Oh, Tiffany is asking, how many bags do you recommend to do a scatter on a 20-ounce? Yes, I would recommend 3 bags of custom mix for a 20-ounce tumbler. So the custom mix, they don't all always weigh the same. So I make them in small batches, and I take the average weight of, I'll kind of like weigh all of the rhinestones that I'm putting in there. And then I will divide the total weight by the number of 10 gross packages that went into it. And then that's how they get divided up. They're generally at least 35 grams. And so for reference, a bag of 16 ounce weighs like 40 grams. And then SS10s weigh, I forget right now, like 30 something. So whatever it is, like you're most likely getting a 10 gross package of the random sizes that go into the mixes. And not all of the mixes have like the same sizes and things like that. So you're gonna get about a 10 gross pack of the custom mix. And even if you were using SS16, you're still going to need about 3 packs of SS16s to do a 20-ounce tumbler. So you're still going to need about the same 3 packs. So let's finish this little section right here. And then we can go ahead and do the giveaway. And then if you guys have any final questions for me, we can get those done. And see, that is going to look so good. That's going to look so good up against this with that being white. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yes, Lori, that's right. The color shark with the gray is called shark. Yes, we will have mochas in SS16. So let's see. Hopefully I could share my screen today. Do you guys remember last week? It like wouldn't work. I was so frustrated. See, it's doing it again. One second. I have to figure this out. Oh, guys, it's doing it again. So let me move this one. Close your eyes for 1 second if you get dizzy as we move this. I don't know why. It lets me see it, but it's saying your browser is blocking your screen. Click the screen icon. Well, if I refresh, it's not gonna work. So no, I just closed it. Now I've just locked my computer. I'm losing it, guys. I'm losing it. All right, this one. And then we are going to go here. And this. You guys might have to enter the keyword again because I don't know if it's going to come back up. Oh, it did. It did. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to turn you around. I'm going to turn you around really quick so we can see, okay? All right. Are you ready? Let's see who our winner is. So Miss Gina Delay. Miss Gina, are you still here? You do have to be here to win. I think, Gina, did you win one time before? Because you go by Gina or Regina, right? I don't know what's up with this thing. It likes to pick people to win like 2 times in like every other week. It's like the same person. So, congrats again, Gina. I've seen that you said you are here. So yeah, you guys just keep coming back to our tutorial every week. We grow with the number of people, but it's not anything crazy. We generally have under 50 people, so you have a very good chance of winning. And then your chances of winning, it seems to be if you win once, you actually win a couple times if you come back a couple weeks, if you keep coming back. So congrats, Miss Gina. You will get the picture frame and then the 2 packs of the neon white and the neon orange. So you know the process. Go order one of our free patterns and then put in the notes at checkout that you were tonight's giveaway winner, and I will get it shipped out to you. So thank you guys again for joining me. I will put it in the comments. That is, I put the code again if you guys wanted to order something at 15% off. It is pretty much everything on the website. You're only getting that code by being a part of tonight's live. That will be valid until Saturday. The only thing that it excludes is the bling boxes or kits and then flock, because those items are already discounted or at the lowest price that they can be offered at. So unless you guys have any other questions, thank you again for joining me, and please join me again every Thursday in the Facebook group or on our YouTube channel for our tutorial. The bling boxes, there was only 4 left this morning. So if you want to get one, I wouldn't wait, and then those would ship out on October 2nd. If I do get, I have 3 orders that are in process that are supposed to be coming. So if I get this second order, I might be able to add more bling boxes, but I just don't know. It will be cutting it close to get here in time. So for right now, there's only four bling boxes left for October. So thank you guys again for joining me. As always, if you need anything, hop over to our Facebook group. Excuse me, just search for Bling Your Things Rhinestones, and make sure you answer the question that you agree to the rules, and you will be approved and you can ask your questions. We have almost 2,700 people in our group, that it is a safe community for you to ask your questions, share your ideas, share your work. We are all there to support you. So thank you guys again, and have a good night, and I will see you next week, every Thursday, 8 o'clock, right here. Bye, guys.